Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. I'm ZeldaMaster, and last time we completed the Skull Woods and saved Seers, one of the 7 sages. And well, in this one, we're going to be making our way to the next dungeon so we can save another sage, because we have 3 more to go, and they're all located on the very east side of Hyrule, or rather Lowrule, I guess, which we can see over here if I zoom in on my map. And I guess, the first one I'll be heading to is the Dark Palace, which is actually located in Hyrule's Eastern Palace. It's pretty much like the same thing. It's the Lowrule version of the Eastern Palace, but much more difficult. Anyways, I don't want to fight these guys right now. I'm just trying to walk down here so I can make my way around here. This is taking me forever though, because these guys have spears and they're blocking every attack, and yeah, I'm almost dead right now. That kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Let's just go ahead and pick this up and grab the Mai. Now, if I do remember, last time we did lose a lot of hearts and fairies. Okay, yeah, I only have 2 bottles on me, so I have to be, like, extra careful that I don't die again. Because, yeah, I guess I died a lot in the Skull Woods, mainly on the boss, just because I got really impatient and started, yeah, just getting hit constantly until I lost a bunch of fairies and bottles and whatnot. But that's aside the point. Let's see if I can find maybe an apple or something on a tree, because I do believe you can knock down apples from trees, which is kind of cool because you can see Link eat it as well, and I think the animation is actually hilarious. I don't know why, but I do. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if one will fall right. Yeah, there you go, and there you go. Yeah, he eats it up. I don't know why, I just assumed that would happen, and it did perfectly for me. But yeah, let's go ahead and now make our way to the blacksmith, because there are 2 things I want to do. One, pick up this rock over here now that we do have the Titan Mitts, which we obtained from the Sand Temple, or rather the Desert Temple, or whatever. But yeah, that will actually give us a piece of heart, so not bad. But I didn't come here for that. I actually came to upgrade my sword, so that way I can kill enemies much quicker. So to do so, you need to speak to the blacksmith once you have 2 pieces of the master ore. So, oh Link, the wife and I, we've searched everywhere for Gully, but he's nowhere to be found. What if the monster's got... No, there's no way. Not our little boy. Tell me, he's going to be alright, Link. I don't know about that. Sorry, give me a second here. Hey there, you have 2 pieces of the master ore, don't you? Yeah, we do. And now he's just gonna, yeah, temper the sword. I don't know how the subject changed so quickly from him worrying about Gully to him tempering our sword, but, you know, whatever. It's good for us, because now we're gonna get our sword tempered. So, yeah, in a couple seconds, there you go. So, impressive. Yeah, okay, I don't really care what you have to say. Just give it to me, and there you go. Yeah, the master sword is now pinkish red, like a really hot pink. And the reason for that is because, yeah, it is full of rage, I guess. Not really, but it's just tempered and it is much stronger, so it's going to do, I guess, like double the damage it normally does, which isn't bad at all. And hopefully we'll, you know, kill enemies much quicker. Actually, we should notice how much damage it does by fighting off an enemy. Let's go and do this. Oh yeah, there you go. Instantly died. Pretty sure I would have taken like 2 hits. But I don't think it helps that I have full HP as well. I believe the sword beam might help, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but... Okay, let's just go ahead and pick up the Mai that's somewhere here. Oh my god, that's a lot of rupees. I got really lucky there. Okay, that's not it. It must be here? There you go. Okay. Yeah, we found one. Not necessarily looking for them, but, you know, if I do happen to come across a Mai, I will pick it up. And that's pretty much it, but... Yeah, let's go ahead and make our way back to our house, because I do want to purchase another item from Ravio so I can upgrade it, since we did collect a bunch of Mai-Mais as well, and I do have the rupees for it. Because normally I would have just purchased all of the items from Ravio, that way I don't have to worry about getting a game over and having to re-rent them again. But I don't think I can actually do that with, yeah, how little money I currently have, especially with how expensive it is to completely purchase it. So the bombs are 800, and we do need the bombs for the palace I'm heading to. It's going to be pretty much the item of the palace, so might as well upgrade it so it can be overall more helpful. Now you may say, what are bombs going to do if you upgrade them? It's just going to be a bigger explosion, if that wasn't obvious. But that's it. I find the bombs I guess, the least likely, or the least one you want to upgrade. I don't know. It's not really that helpful. It's cool to have a bigger bomb. I'm just doing it because I plan on upgrading all items, so might as well get it out of the way, especially since I'm going to use it. But yeah, I guess I should apologize for those who can tell that my voice is really raspy. I am kind of sick, so if you do hear it in my voice, yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't really do anything about it. Am I missing a fairy? I can't tell. You caught a fairy. Yeah, put in a bottle, and okay, yeah, there we go. Because we do have a total of 5 bottles, so we had to fill up 3 of them, because, yeah, we emptied 3 in the last video, which is pretty bad. But now that we have our bottles full and we are ready to send on another adventure, let me just quickly also upgrade my bombs while I'm at it, because, yeah, why not? Going to quickly do that, and since I do have the Titan mitts, I'm actually going to go ahead and do a another little side quest for another piece of the Master Ore, because yeah, we can upgrade our sword one more time after already upgrading it now, but we're going to need another 2 pieces of the Master Ore. And if you played A Link to the Past, this shouldn't be much of a surprise with how you're upgrading your Master Sword, especially with how you're tempering it. I mean, you temper it differently in A Link to the Past, but still. And I guess we have a total of, what, 40 or 50 Maimais? How many Maimais did we collect? I can't tell. Or is she going to tell me? Oh, 40, okay. Makes sense, because almost half of them are full, or half of her little lake thing that she's in. Pond, whatever. That's besides the point, but yeah, now let's go ahead and I guess leave this area. So, like I said, what I wanted to do is grab myself another piece of the Master Ore, and the way to do so is well, with the Titan mitts, because now we can pick up really large boulders that we were unable to earlier. So yeah, I need to make my way all the way over to the sanctuary. And I just realized something. It's been a day or 2 since I played this game, so I feel off, mainly because I've been sick, so I haven't really been able to record. I do apologize for that, but yeah, there's really no way around it when my voice is extremely gone, and you can still maybe kind of hear it in my voice. I really hope you can't. I hear it when I'm speaking, and I kind of feel it in my voice, but yeah. Anywho, we're making our way back to the sanctuary because, and yeah, we already spoke to the philosopher and all of that, so I can just ignore everything here, because I do believe we explored, yeah, Hyrule Sanctuary, because if we didn't, Hilda would have never spoken to us here, so yeah, but I mainly came here so I can just go ahead and move around, activate this weather vein, which somehow I completely forgot to do, but that's not actually what I came here for, so let's not save. Came here to head inside here, yeah. So in the exact same location as the secret pathway for the sanctuary in Hyrule, there is one for Lorule. That is no different, of course, which I guess isn't much of a surprise. You could say it's a little more difficult, maybe. I wouldn't say that per se. I believe we can kind of make it past here really quickly. It's just kind of like revisiting the beginning of the game, but with more items, which I actually find kind of cool. Like, I do like the concept of Lorule, and it's always nice to revisit areas that you know will be familiar, but have a certain twist to it, in the whole Lorule, you know, theme, which I do like. I don't know, I've always been a fan of A Link to the Past's idea of having a dark world. I always thought that was really cool, because it's just always nice to see a familiar looking world altered. I do enjoy that in Twilight Princess as well, and I enjoy it a lot in this game, of course. I think Lorule is definitely the best, like, you know, like, interpretation of, like, a dark version of a world. Much better than the Twilight, you know, like, areas within Twilight Princess, when an area would get covered in Twilight. But that is completely different, because that's just an area literally covered in Twilight. It had nothing to do with it being its own world like Lorule. Lorule has its own people, its own everything, which I actually really like. And wow, that was actually pretty well planned out. I was able to kill them all immediately. It's a good thing I tempered my sword, I guess. Alright, so I believe this is the correct one. Yeah, it is. Okay. I think it's the same one in Hyrule as well. The switch is that right is right. And it's never wrong. Unless it was left in Hyrule and I forgot. And yeah. Either way, we got ourselves the Master Ore that I was looking for, and I'm good. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I came here, so I can pick this up. And that's actually it. I believe there's actually a Mai over here. Yeah, there is. Okay. I'm not looking for them per se, but they are just there, and it isn't much of an issue for me. Like, I'm personally going to go out of my way to search for all of the Mai, hopefully in like a video in the future once I'm done with the remaining 3 palaces. I don't want to start searching for them now, mainly because I don't have access to all of Hyrule. Or I guess all of Lorule. I do have access to all of Hyrule, but not all of Lorule. Not yet, at least. And I will gain access to it once I, you know, open up every single temple, I guess. So, yeah. But, alright, so we got the piece of the Master Ore. I guess it is now time to make our way to the next temple within the game. And, yeah, it's not going to be as easy to head to it, like I mentioned, because, you don't just need the item to enter the temple. You need to kind of make your way through a certain type of trial of sorts, or like a mini area. It's actually really fun, and I can't wait to show it off. So I guess let's go ahead and make our way straight to it. To do so, you just have to find a fissure here in the eastern side of Hyrule. Rather, in the location the Eastern Palace is located in Hyrule, because as we know, Lorule is broken into pieces, unlike Hyrule where it's all connected. So, yeah, you have to kind of maneuver through Hyrule and find connections from there to Lorule, if that makes any sense. But here we are. This is what I meant. This is what we're going to be taking on. So, you are nearing the Dark Palace. It is the home of the followers of the great and terrible beast. They were once soldiers of Lorule Castle. Now they reserve a foul being and cower here in the temple. I accepted the responsibility. I was too weak to protect them. They were all good people. My people. If they find you, they will imprison you. Please be careful. So say I, Hilda of Lorule. Alright. And here we go. So, you know, let's just go ahead and get caught really quickly. So yeah, all these guys are pretty much going to capture any intruders they see. I do like the way it works. Because, yeah, when you do get caught, you just get thrown in a cell. It reminds me of Wind Waker, but it's not nearly as hard because I'm out of the cell now. And we're done. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, the entrance was actually right over here, and it, you know, it didn't really throw me too far off. That's why I didn't mind getting caught. Now we can actually get started with the temple itself. But actually, there is a Mai we can pick up here. And I believe there's also another entrance that you can enter if you want to take on the Dark Palace. So the other entrance actually could be located up here. Let's see. Okay, let me just quickly grab this Mai while I'm at it. I guess before I take on this little maze of sorts where I have to like avoid all of the guardians to the Dark Palace, I'll just quickly show off the other entrance to the Dark Palace within Lorule. So it's right over here, pretty much. You want to make your way to the Eastern Palace and find that weird tower that has a fissure behind it. But yeah, I mainly did this so I could pick up the Mai located around here as well. And now I'm good. Okay, now let's continue on and get on what I mainly came here for, and that is the secret area where I'm gonna act all Metal Gear like. Can't speak, and I feel like my voice is constantly like, yeah, getting really raspy, and just I'm choking up constantly, which I can't help. And yeah, like I said, that's because I'm sick, but hopefully it doesn't sound as bad. I honestly will not be able to tell until I'm done recording, because yeah, when you do kind of like speak, you can't fully hear your own voice and be able to tell how you sound until you hear it coming out of the microphone. At least for me, that's how I am. Like, I can never truly tell, especially with headphones on, because I already can't hear myself with the noise being slightly muffled. But let's go ahead and quickly just keep moving. I don't remember this area being too hard, but also I don't really remember this area that well. So let's see. This guy's looking left and right. And there's this, so I can't actually move around like that. So 1, 2, maybe now? Merge on the wall. Oh, okay, thank God. That was close. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Merge out, run. Yay, we did it. That wasn't actually hard at all. And that gave us a red rupee. What? That was really it. Okay. That's fine. I do know there's a piece of heart and maybe like another Mai up ahead, but how am I gonna get it? Well, we will hopefully figure out. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay. Oh, no. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my god, I actually made it out. What? That was amazing. Okay. That was awesome. I did not expect myself to make it out of that sticky situation. But now that we are halfway through, I believe if we do get caught right now, let me get caught. Don't worry, I did that on purpose. I just want to see if... Yeah, we are thrown in this cell instead. So yeah, it's kind of like a little checkpoint saying, hey, you've made it this far. So, you know, don't worry. But now we're going to try to get something rather, I want to say... secret, and that is this. It's just a piece of heart. It's actually not secret at all. But there's also a Mai I want to try to grab, which is also over here. So there we go. I'm actually curious to see if I can do this without getting caught once. I know I got caught technically twice, but they were on purpose, so yeah. I don't know if that really counts, if you guys would say they were on purpose as well. I consider them on purpose, so you know what? Yeah. But, uh-oh, okay. Let's quickly merge like this. And then look left, look right, look left. Okay. And merge. Sweet. Alright, so far so good. This is the last one. How am I supposed to make it through here? Is it just be patient and move all the way around? Oh, that's it. And we made it to the temple. Wow, this is really short. Never mind. I was acting like there was a giant roadblock ahead of us to the Dark Palace, but there isn't. We're already here. Oh, it took I mean, it didn't take that long at all, actually. But yeah, I guess we'll open up the way to the Dark Palace and get ready to take it on in the next one. So yeah, after avoiding these guys, it is time. And yeah, we also open up the weather vane, so I believe now we have access to teleport anywhere we want, which is super helpful, so that way you don't have to kind of walk through all of this bull crap again, because yeah, that must get really annoying if you had to deal with that every single time you want to head back to the Dark Palace. But I guess I'll end it off here. Hopefully in the next episode my voice will be better. At least I hope so. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this episode where we traversed the darkness and made it to the Dark Palace. So get ready where I take on the Dark Palace in the next one. We'll see you all then. Bye!